some noise! Welcome to Wednesday's edition of the Cosmo and Cat Show Fun Size Podcast. A daily dose of awesome audio in 20 minutes or less to make your day a little better.
Cosmo and Cat Show. Finally a bracket, ladies, that you can really get behind and fall in love with. Who do you think the hottest man is? Celebrity, besides your husband.
Oh, besides my husband. Yeah, that was my first one. I was going to be like,
Sure. So...
Mark Wahlberg, baby.
Well, unfortunately, Mark Wahlberg...
I just wish he was taller.
Well, he didn't make the list, Kat. I'm so sorry.
That is ridiculous to me.
The Y107 March... This is not a throwback bracket. Here are the men that are in for the... here's some of the bracket matchups that we've got for you. And you'll be able to start voting tomorrow. So get online on the free Y107 app. And it's online too, y107.com. Print off our March Madness bracket. Mm-hmm. And then fill it out. And we're going to see who the hottest guy is. Like, one of the matchups is shirtless Shawn Mendes against Justin Timberlake. Who's hotter? Nick Jonas versus Harry Styles is another music matchup.
Oh, dang, that's a good matchup.
Right? That's in the music region. Then we've got superheroes like Ryan Reynolds against Chris Evans.
Oh.
Chris Hemsworth against Andrew Garfield. That's tough.
Oh, my gosh, that is tough.
Here's another one, John Krasinski against Theo James.
Oh.
So there's 4 regions. We got the series, TV series, movies, superheroes, and music. Print off your brackets, and then get the arguments going at work, ladies, today. Instead of going to that meeting, you guys just sit around the coffee in the break room and discuss and argue over who's hotter. Which is, I'm so bummed that I was not in the building to witness this yesterday. But Kristen said in the middle of her afternoon show, 3 of our coworkers who are young female employees all got a hold of the bracket and were having like a full-on argument, a friendly, heated debate over who was hotter.
Right.
And they're like, no, there's no way. Are you kidding me? There's no way you can say that Idris Elba is hotter than da-da-da, whatever. And they're going at it. And then all of a sudden, Kristen said, she goes, you guys know what you seem like? You seem like the Office when they were arguing over whether Hillary Swank was hot or not.
She is an amazing actress.
But that's not the question.
She's not hot.
Yeah, thank you, folks.
Okay. Why don't we just put this to a vote?
I'm not voting.
No one cares.
We got to settle this. We need somebody to help us out.
1, 2,
the
3,
laminated
4,
list.
5.
Is it 3? Is it 5? Is it how many people? Like the hall pass or whatever. The list. What is it?
5 celebrities that you can sleep with, and you get a get out of jail free card from your spouse.
Right. You say it's 5.
Yes, it's
for
5.
some reason have it in my head that it's 3.
Becca's on the phone from Jeff City. You're going to settle this out here?
It's called a hall pass, not hall passes. It's one. It's one. That hall pass gets you to the bathroom and back to class where you belong. That hall pass, a lot of people used it to go a bunch of places, but it was literally like for the bathroom and back, the office and back, the nurse and back. Not for a big list. It's one. I'm sorry. You've both got to cut them down.
Wasn't it a TV show? Or I thought it was Friends.
It was a movie.
Yeah, the name of a movie was Hall Pass.
Yeah, there was a movie, and it was one. I can't remember the name of the movie for the life of me because I've been trying to think about it while I was driving. But
I think the movie was called Hall Pass,
yeah,
right?
I think it was called Hall Pass.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's better than me.
I thought there was a TV show. I thought it was Friends where they had a list, and it was 5 celebrities that you would put on your list. I'm almost positive it's somebody help me out here. It's Friends. I'm going to go to the Google machine and prove that I'm right, that it's 5. And it's from Friends.
Nobody's saying you're wrong, but all right.
Well, get ready. Cosmo's going to be right in 3 minutes on Y107.
Wake up with the Cosmo and Cat Show.
I love you guys.
On Y107.
Ava in Rolla, Amanda in Como, all say that Cosmo is right, that it's 5. 5 celebrities on your list, not 3, like Kat claims.
Yeah, whatever.
Or 1 that Bella says. And Cosmo is also right because it was from a Friends episode.
Okay, I've got 3 of my 5.
3 of your 5 what?
Celebrities I'm allowed to sleep with.
Okay, well, now we know.
5. 555.
You're such a dork. I never even said you were wrong. I just didn't know we were trying to find the answer.
5.
It's the little things that makes him feel like a big boy.
All right, so here's our homework assignment then for tomorrow morning's show, Kat. You come up with your 5. I'll come up with my 5.
Okay.
We'll see how many of those are on the March Madness bracket, too. Which, by the way, download the March Madness bracket. It's on the Y107 app. It's at Y107.com. And before the voting starts tomorrow, you pick and see who you think's going to win on who the hottest guy is. Sophie texted in a second ago from Columbia and said, Patrick Dempsey better be on that list or somebody's going to be fired.
Yeah.
I got some news for you, Sophie. Well, I don't know if he's... I got to look. I don't think he is. Wow.
Oh, no.
Get on the list.
I am shocked.
Sophie's going to be out front of the radio station protesting, going...
Yes, yeah. Dr. Dreamy. Dr. Dreamy.
Was he dreamy or McSteamy? I don't remember.
Both.
Is he on your list?
That dude has aged well.
Find out tomorrow morning who's on Cosmo and Kat's list. What about yours? If you want to text them to us, 800-500-Y107.
Okay, I've got 3 in my 5.
3 of your 5 what?
Celebrities I'm allowed to sleep with.
I checked with our friends, and they have not heard from the neighbors or the cops, so I think we're in the clear.
I think so.
Man.
I think we're all right, but I don't know about your pants.
Yeah, no, my pants last night, that was a problem.
Yeah.
As I like to say, I about crapped the kitten on the front porch. Because so we're house sitting for a few days this week while some friends of ours are out of town, right? And so we're crashing there, and we had the Blues hockey game on, and you were reading, doing some stuff on one side of the couch, and I'm like, oh, I got to go get blank. I forgot I left that in the car. I want to go get it. So I go out the front porch, and there's like 2 steps down, stop laughing at me, 2 levels on this porch, and I've about busted my fanny before on this porch because the porch light wasn't on.
You have?
And so
Didn't you fall in the ice?
No, that wasn't there. That was somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
But there's like a real short step, and I was aware of that, so I was concentrating very carefully on not rushing, because what do I have a tendency to do?
Yep.
I get going too fast.
Why?
Right.
You're always going 90 miles an hour.
That was not the
Mr.
case
Clumsy.
this time. Okay? So I should have turned the porch light on. If I would have done that, this probably wouldn't have happened, but I did not. So I opened the door, and I was waiting to make sure I didn't bust my tail on this weird step. And as I look back up after accomplishing small step, I think, man, there was like a person right at the corner of the corner of the house, the driveway, and the garage extends out, right? So there's a person standing right there, like peeking around the corner at me, 20 feet away. I'm like, bleep, bleep, bleep. And then I'm like, oh, it's a tree. It's a shrub.
It's a shrub.
It's a little bush. But the lighting and no porch light on and the shadowing, and when I went back.
So I'm laughing at you, and you go out and take a picture of it just to prove it that it looked like a person. And I was like, oh, dang.
Right. See? Thank you. If you look down and look up, because I was going right that way.
Like at a quick glance.
Yeah. Where this burglar was right in line with me going to the car.
A burglar shrub.
I thought I was dead, man. I thought it was over. He was going to get me.
So dramatic.
So we had to text our friend and be like, hey, did a neighbor call about somebody yelling a bad word on your front porch? Because that was me. My bad, dog. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nobody
so
called
funny.
the cops or anything, so I think we're in the clear. I don't know if they'll have us back or not.
5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Trending now.
What everybody's talking about, it is trending now for this Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. And this video is everywhere. And if you haven't seen it yet, it is unbelievable. Space and space travel and the NASA and the SpaceX, all these things are insane. These 2 astronauts, Butch and Suni, they went up on this Boeing rocket deal. They were supposed to be in space for 7 days, way back whenever. That malfunctioned, then they were stuck, then that thing didn't return back on time, and then they went to the space station, and they're like, well, it's going to be this much, and then this much. It kept getting delayed. You think it sucks when your flight gets delayed 5 hours or to the next day?
Yeah, how about your entire life?
They're stuck in space for 9 months
on
the space station. They were on the SpaceX rocket that brought them home yesterday.
And splashdown. Crew 9 back on Earth.
Hey! Let's get it. All those parachutes right into the Gulf of Mexico.
Copy splashdown. We see main chutes cut. Nick, Alex, Butch, Sunny, on behalf of SpaceX, welcome home.
Oh, it was awesome. And then so there's capsules like bobbing in the water, and they're waiting on the boats to get there to take them off. And these dolphins start swimming up to it like, yo, who's this? What are you doing here?
Yo, what are you guys doing? Hey. How you doing?
Really cool. Unbelievable.
Trending now.
Olivia Rodrigo, Tyler, the creators, Sabrina Carpenter. What do they all have in common?
Y107.
They are the headliners for Lollapalooza. They're going to be joined by like 170 artists. Other one, like Gracie Abrams, A$AP Rocky. And the early bird tickets are on sale starting tomorrow, 10 o'clock in the morning. Lollapalooza this summer in Chicago at Grant Park. And it's going to be July 31st through August 3rd.
Trending now.
Fire the music. Let's go, Tiger fans. Mizzou. Couple quick notes for Mizzou. They hired their new women's basketball coach, and I'm just going to say it, plug your kids, she's a bad A. Man, Kelly Harper. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly Harper, she was at Missouri State, took them to the Sweet 16. Then she was a player, of course, back in the day, and a coach at Tennessee. So welcome to the fam, Kelly. Can't wait. That's pretty cool. Of course, brackets and basketball starts tomorrow night. Mizzou and Drake, 6:30 in Wichita.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Cat, your Auburn Tigers get Alabama State tomorrow at 1:50. And we've got a different kind of bracket, ladies, that you want to check out on our free Y107 app.
Yeah, we
Now
do.
it's time for Cat's mid-motivation quote of the day.
Forget about style. Concentrate on results.
Find and share today's mid-motivation in our stories on Y107 on Instagram. Ever been ghosted after a date? Let Cosmo and Kat call them. Hook up or hang up. Presented by Silverball Arcade Bar on the Cosmo and Kat Show.
Let's jump on with Anna here on the Silverball Arcade Bar hotline for Hook Up or Hang Up. Anna, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Are you good? I know you're really nervous. We've been texting a little bit this morning. Are you sure you're ready to go on? We don't have to.
I mean, we've come this far. I think we should just do it.
Okay, I like it. Brave. Come on now. You can do this. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the little heart fingers like Taylor Swifties do over the phone, okay? Aw, like we got you. Come on now. All right. So what's the deal with Don? What's happened? Tell us the story.
Well, I mean, I guess you win some and you lose some, and it looks like I lost him.
Aw, why do you say that?
Well, I feel like I'm 15 again. Every time I get an alert, I'm hoping it's him, but it never is.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, we're like hoping to reconnect you guys. So how did your date go?
I think it went all kinds of great. We were flirting away. We joked a ton about how between the two of us, we actually make one complete adult.
That's kind of like me and Cosmo.
Yeah, we're co-hosts and we're a couple and married, and so that's how we're literally like guy and girl forms of each other. So everything went really good. Obviously, the whole date, you think?
I think so. It was a great lunch, and we got into details about our skills because I'm like really well versed in the womanly arts, like sewing and gardening or whatever, and he's like a really handy guy. So I don't know. I thought that we laughed a lot. He got my sense of humor. I don't know why I haven't heard from him.
Okay, well, it sounds like it went really well. How did y'all leave things? Like, was there a kiss? What happened?
Well, it had come up over lunch that I had like a gap around my door frame that needed to be filled. And so he offered to go with me to the hardware store like right then after lunch so he could help me pick out the right sealant that I needed. And then he said he'd come teach me how to apply it. But I haven't heard from him since then.
Okay. And like that was a hard, like an actual scheduled meeting, or you reached out for that and then didn't get hear back?
Yeah, I reached out to be like, so when are we going to get together and do this thing? And I haven't heard anything. It's been total crickets.
Okay.
Oh, man. Well, that was nice of him to offer. Do you know, you have no idea why he, didn't want to reconnect, or
I mean,
nothing happened.
I offered to
crazy.
sweeten the deal with the guy. I offered him brownies and lemonade. So unless he's allergic to lemons, I really don't know what the problem is.
Okay.
You're like, hey, come on over, fix my wall, and I got some baked goods for you, too. Like, what's wrong with that, man? What are you doing, Don? All right, let's call him and figure it out. Let's just see what's up. Maybe he's, who knows what the deal is, right? And let's at least get you some answers, and then you can process and go from there.
Yeah, let's rip this Band-Aid off. I want to know what's going on.
Did your date never call back? Have us call them. Hook up or hang up. Presented by Silverball Arcade Bar. This is the Cosmo and Cat Show. Ever been ghosted after a date? Let Cosmo and Cat call them. Hook up or hang up. Presented by Silverball Arcade Bar. On the Cosmo and Cat
Who's
Show.
going to make him brownies and have lemonade and all
I know,
kinds
who
of things.
doesn't want those? I mean, snacks.
I know. They met for lunch here. It's going on almost 2 weeks ago. He offered to help her fix something at her house. He was going to come over and do that, and nothing. So let's find out from Don what the story is, or what his story is, at least, on Anna.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Is this Don?
Yeah. Who's this?
This is the Y107 morning show. It's Cosmo and Cat. We do a dating, relationship, love segment, and we just thought we would see if you would like to be not a contestant, but on the segment on the show.
Could you repeat that?
Yeah, I know it was a lot. I realize.
It's the Y107 morning show on the radio, and we're just helping out a friend who you met recently, and they would like to see you again.
Oh wow. The plot thickens. Who's the?
You remember doing a little lunch here a couple weeks ago with Anna?
Oof.
And a romantic trip to the hardware store. You know.
I
love at Lowe's.
I actually, I wouldn't have offered to help her with her apartment if I'd known what she was really like.
What do you mean?
Well, she wanted to use me to fix her apartment and then just leave me high and dry, you know?
Why do you say that?
So we're at the hardware store, right? And I was geeking out over some power tools, you know, like I always do.
Sure.
And then she goes, you know, I may have to keep you around until my apartment is in ship shape. Then I can invite you to an X swap or whatever.
What? An X swap?
Whoa.
What the?
Oh my God. Guys, I was totally kidding.
Wait, what exactly is this again?
It's a segment we do on the radio, and you have not been getting back to Anna. She really likes you, and so we helped her get in touch with you. And ta-da, here she is.
Okay, well, what is it? Does she have a leaky faucet or something? Or...
Oh, come on. I was kidding. I thought you got my humor. I thought we were clicking.
Well, when you messaged me asking when I could come by, you literally mentioned needing help with installing a new sink cabinet and putting a dinner switch on your hall lights, too. I mean...
Yeah, meaning I'd like to spend more time with you. And I said you'd get a thank you kiss you'd never forget, which is true.
I know, Don, tell me if I'm wrong. I think you're not getting Anna's humor completely and sarcasm maybe, and on the text it came across different.
Yeah, I mean, is she looking for a second date or for an apartment overhaul?
I mean, come on. Do they really have to be mutually exclusive?
Look, I can't stick around for any more of this. I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness. So sensitive.
Isn't it, Don?
He's gone.
Yeah.
No, wait, is he here? Don, are you here?
Yeah, but I kind of got to go.
Now he's...
Wonderful.
Wow.
He is.
And
I guess I hurt his feelings. I didn't mean to offend him.
I mean, I think you're being silly and sarcastic and fun, and he didn't get that. And
yeah. You need somebody who can understand your sense of humor for sure. Because I got it. I mean, I thought it was funny.
Thank you. Gee whiz.
Did your date never call back? Have us call them. Hook up or hang up. Presented by Silverball Arcade Bar. This is the Cosmo and Cat Show. Thanks for listening to the fun-sized Cosmo and Cat Show podcast. Be sure to like, follow, and share. And thanks in advance for the 5-star rating and review.